consistently, and I need to do this more as a business owner, right? So make sure you shop smapparel.net. Get you a nice driven suede hat. As you can see, yes, I do have my my sweat all over because I do work out. Y'all see the muscle, y'all see the gains, excluding the taco meat. Excuse me, what's so serious? I wanted to get my Duns and Brads, okay, my DNB. Remember, my goal is to build business credit. That's what you're gonna find on my channel. You're gonna find cars. You're gonna find me building business credit, me doing business, me out there in the trenches, because that's what it's about. You learn more about your business if you actually are hands-on.
What's so serious? Let's get it, man. Lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, serious, lanes, serious, serious, subscribe now. What's so serious? What's going on, guys? It's your guy Serious Mindset, and we are back with another video. Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Shout out to my veterans. I'm a veteran as well. Shout out to those that are currently serving active duty. Kudos out to you that's still in the fight or whatnot. Shout out to those that are not veterans or whatnot that just came to the channel for some intel, some information, things of that such nature. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. And that, I know I'm asking you for a lot. It's not too much. All you gotta do is do click, 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 click. It's slight. And hit that bell, because y'all are going to go with me on this journey of creating a new business from start to finish. First and foremost, yes, this is a car channel. But now we are switching it, you know, just like life, everything changes, right? I want to make sure that I bring value to this channel other than, of course, going to car meets, doing different car things. Hey, look, you're probably trying to start a business. You're probably trying to figure out business credit. You're probably going through the same things that you never know who else is going through. So let's not be minimalistic on the point of not providing that content, because I know for a minute, and we're gonna go into a little details. We're gonna for a minute I have been I just kind of been laid back. I've been doing things behind the scenes, which is great, nothing wrong with that, you know, to each his own on some platform. But I'm like, when I leave this world, I want to provide value to my family, my kids, my wife, if that happens, you know what I'm saying, if I happen first or whatnot. That's how I think. And I also want to make sure that I bring value to people. That's just me. So don't follow me on that. But since this is a car channel, hybrid channel, business, whatever, I am in a wide body. Let's take a look at the wide body. It's cold outside. It's 36 degrees. It's 36 degrees. Y'all see that? It's 36 degrees. All right. Ooh. So the wide body, if y'all didn't watch the last video, the wide body is unwrapped. So this is where we at right now. As you can see, I'm trying to figure out my custom plate, and as you see, I still got that gold right there, that gold, what's it called, barn gold or blonde, whatever. So that's still on there. I need to take that off too, because that's capping on the cool. And as you see, the tire stickers, this is where we at. So the satin hood, right? Yeah, the satin hood, I don't like. Do y'all see these spots? That's what I don't like about black. See, black is nice, but that's what I don't like about black. You see all of the wipes and But anyway, back to the topic at hand. As you can see, you see Wells Fargo in the background. So I started a new business. So me and my wife are going to get in the box truck industry. Okay. Last night we were literally doing our MC. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the process. So let's just say you want to start a business with your significant other or just by yourself. You have to figure out what you want to do. If you don't know, LLC protects you, right? It protects your personal. So let's just say people are like, oh, well, you can do a DBA for $25 or whatnot. I've done that before. But then what I noticed down the line, when I started applying for credit to put in my business name, I was still liable for it. Okay, so that's tip number one. Decide if you want to go for an LLC or a DBA. I suggest LLC because at the end of the day, if something happens within your business or you put something in your business credit and something the business tanks or whatnot, you can you'll be covered. So they wouldn't come after you. So they wouldn't. So if you bought a Mercedes in your name or whatnot, your personal in your name, and let's just say your business tanks, they're not going to come after that Mercedes. Now, if you put that Mercedes in your business name and that business taking you to pay that bill or whatnot, then they come in for that Mercedes because they need that business name. But your credit, your personal credit is protected, if that makes sense. So drop in the comment section if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm walking y'all through this because this is my week. My week has been going as far as with my wife planning out the formation of this company. So not just saying, hey, we want to start this thing, but working on a business plan, working on finances, working on future, which is a part of the business plan, right? The structure. So what I can say is not a hey, I want to start a business and let's just get going. For myself, that army, that military mind is real. And one of the primary goals is building business credit. And I'm gonna educate you guys as we go further down the road. So stay tuned. Let me go ahead and get to the house because I need to get to the house to work on some more stuff. But another thing. So the reason I'm at Wells Fargo. So first, I went to Navy Fed, right, to open up a new business checking account. Now I already have business checking accounts, but those are companies that I started by myself. Not with my wife, not with anybody else. I started with myself and I opened up a business checking account on my own, so I didn't need nobody. So what I'm saying is, now when you go to these banks and you try to open up an actual checking account, business checking account, for one, I don't know if this is just in Dallas or Texas in general, you have to make an appointment. So these banks are requiring you to make an appointment before you come in to at least talk to the banker if you're trying to set up a business account, because she said it takes like an hour. I don't believe her, but at the end of the day, who am I to fault? I don't work at the bank. If I go crazy, what does it matter? And then not only that, I don't have my wife with me. See, wife, no wife, just ghost. So so two people that are on the certificate of formation when you file an LLC. If you don't have them with you or the other person with you, then you cannot legally let me not say legally. You cannot open up the checking account without that other person, okay? So that's something new to me. So I'm just giving y'all my experience as I go by this day by day. And I'm going to try to document as much as possible because I want to get more consistent on this YouTube because, again, the whole point is building out different streams of revenue, right? I have different streams of revenue, but I need to capitalize as far as my YouTube, right? Because at the end of the day, you do get paid to put out videos, right? So make sure you watch everything. Make sure you also watch the ads as well. Stay motivated, stay driven. Shop SeriousMindsetApparel.net. You see it across the screen. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. We're gonna move this to my computer. So we're gonna go in my office. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and go.
All right, so we are back in the crib in the good old office space. As you can see behind me, I have my Serious Mindset apparel brand, a clothing brand, but that I launched 2 years ago. But the reason why I wanted to continue this video on into my office is because how you build your LLC, right? So for example, first and foremost, I haven't done this consistently and I need to do this more as a business owner, right? So make sure you shop smapparel.net, get you a nice driven suede hat. As you can see, yes, I do have my my sweat all over because I do work out. Y'all see the muscle, y'all see the gains, excluding the taco meat. Excuse me, what's so serious? But a lot of times we don't promote our own brand as we should, and I am that very much strong advocate. And as you see, the quality is top notch. It's suede. You talk about the embroidery, look at the details. I see the details. Serious mindset. So at the end of the day, the whole point about this video is not only that I'm starting a new business venture with my wife, but I wanted to show you guys how to set up some of the things as well. A lot of times I've been watching a lot of videos, and you know, YouTube is made either for educational purposes or just to find out or just to know or whatever it may be. So a lot of people, when they set up things, they hire, for example, LegalZoom, right? People, just do it yourself. I'm gonna walk you through some of the steps, but I'm not gonna go too crazy because this is in Texas. This is a Texas deal, so I'm gonna walk you through how to set up some things for your business. But what gets me going is the business credit foundation, right? So I have set up many businesses before. Yes, I did it myself, Secretary of State. So let's go ahead and go through the steps. And then I'm gonna show you the process of what I did to orchestrate, or I'm gonna show you the steps that I did to actually facilitate building the formation of the actual business, right? The box truck business. So check this out. Let me go ahead and make myself small. Bop, bop. We go bop, 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 bop. All right, so we small right there. Oh, again, shop smapparel.net. Stay driven, stay motivated. Driven, motivated, no matter if you're driving or goals or whatnot. Look, I'm putting it out there because stay motivated. All right, so we are going to go to Google, because Google is our source, right? So Google is our source. All right. Okay, I got some stuff on my screen. Let's wipe that off. All right, so let's just say you're trying to file your LLC, right? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to find Secretary of State within your state. So if for example, I stay in Texas, so I'm gonna do Texas, right? So I'm gonna type in Texas SOS. So you probably might say, what the heck is SOS? See, look, Secretary of State. Boom. See, I'm telling y'all gotta take the initiative to learn more, to do more, right? So initially, I don't know how states are set up as far as their front page or whatnot, but needless to say, you would have to make a login. So this is the login if you wanted to file your LLC in Texas. Again, you guys you pay too much money for other people to do it. Now I get it. Look, if you want to pay me to do it, look, I do it all day long. Why so serious? But at the end of the day, the whole point of this video is to show you the progress of what I'm gonna be doing, from building a business, from actually being in the truck, from setting up things and things like that. So I'm gonna go off of my experience to show my perspective again. So so SOS Direct, and then it has this thing where you will have to pay, and some of this stuff I recommend you guys reading as well, because reading is very much fundamental. And anytime you do an actual search for a company or anything, they're going to charge you $1. Yes, $1. So once you sign in, it's going to ask for your credit card information. I'm talking about the Texas SOS, Secretary of State. You will have to put in your credit card to continue on, right? So I'm going to walk you through it. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm just going to go over the steps that I did to set up my LLC and business for me and my wife, Box Truck, right? So enter site. So again, you have to put in the details as far as, if you don't have one, it says contact. So you can actually request. So once you request, they'll send you an actual login, which is numbers. It's not your, hey, fire hot 22 or hot boy 11, whatever. They send you a number. You put that number in. That's your username, and then you can make your own password. And once you go from there, then you can continue on. So let me pause the video, put in my information, then we're gonna go from there. So I got my username, pulling up my phone. I'm gonna show you the process. So all right. Y'all see me looking on the side because, again, you know, I got this mic right here. So this 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, so you can see on the top half, everything is blurred out, but you can see on the top half, they have your payment information even before you click on any of these. So, for example, I can go to account, but then it kicks me back out. Y'all see that? So it kicked me back out. So now I gotta type it in again. Just want to show that because hold on, let me see if I can go back. All right, so it let me go back. But yes, you gotta continue, press continue. All right, then it's gonna ask for some information as far as your credit card information. You have to put that in before you can enter. So what I noticed is I can go through client account. I'm just showing you this so you will have to put money into the client account, which is basically like, say for instance, like putting money onto a debit card. So the online source is the actual debit card, for better or worse terms. Okay, I'm explaining and I'm not trying to get too technical. I'm just showing you the steps. So if you just want to go in here and want to put in your deal, you cannot do anything, or I think they might send you an invoice or whatnot. So we're gonna go to continue. All right, so I logged in, and it also lets you know some things, some fees or whatnot. And then we're gonna go to, again, this is Texas, so I'm walking you through Texas. So we're gonna go through business organizations. Okay, so these are all the items that you see on this page that you can actually go through and search, and you can find people, you can find assumed names, you can find anything on here, because again, a lot of this stuff is public record. Okay, so but more so empower yourself to know how business structures are made or how to do things, right? So I'm just gonna walk you through the small steps, right? So if I wanted to file an LLC, I go through domestic liability company, LLC. So they show the abbreviations, okay? So foreign, all this other stuff. So you see here, you can do so much thing. You can do a foreign, you can do a for-profit as well. So it's a lot of things you can do by yourself. LegalZoom, okay, pay for LegalZoom. Pay for LegalZoom. I'm a DIY guy. Y'all see the videos. I like to work on my own stuff, break it, and pay extra money. And somebody mess it up, then I'll take it off, do it myself. But anyway, file document, right? So then it'll ask you certificate of formation. So the certificate of formation, as y'all heard earlier when I started off the video, the certificate of formation is essentially it would be my wife and myself as far as filing for the new business. So certificate of formation basically is letting people know, or whoever wants the document know, that hey, look, I filed it, or I had somebody else filed it, right? So press continue. They let you know. See, look, it won't even let me go because I don't even have any funds in my client account, right? So let me see if it's gonna let me continue. It's not gonna even let me continue. So you see that? It blocks me for continuing. So I wanted to show you this because this is how you actually set up your LLC. And it's simple questions. You put in your business, you put in the address as well. And what I can say, I set up businesses with virtual addresses before, and I had a recent issue of trying to set up this business for a virtual address, and I never had any kickback. And with this situation, you see me looking to the right because my screen is right there. Within this situation, they came back and rejected the first filing because they said it was a PO box. So they are starting to catch on. So just be mindful if you guys use a virtual box or whatnot. You can always change the address. So keep that in mind. You can always change the address. And we're going to go through that if that's a video that you all would like to see. So I'm not going to continue, but essentially it's simple. You answer the questions. If you guys want me to do a walkthrough for the Texas LLC filing example, I will do that. Drop in the comments if you want me to do that. So I'm showing you the foundation. Again, when you're a business, when you start your own business, it's just you. You can pay somebody else to do it, but you don't know what they put in. If you made a mistake, you can go to somebody to fix your mistake and explain what you have done, or you can try to go back and fix it yourself. So that's the whole goal, is to empower you and show you what I have done in my, this is my view, my eyes, and I'm just showing you all, right? So again, you can do all these things yourself. Now, once I got my LLC, my certificate of formation, that's kind of like your receipt. And then you wait a couple of days. I had to wait like 4 or 5 days or whatnot. Initially, yeah, 4 or 5 business days. We're talking about business days. So once I got that, I went and did my LLC, and usually in the link, so usually in the at the end of the filing, they say, hey, look, if you want to get your EIN, you can hit this link, right? Again, it's all free. It's free. It's free. Y'all paying for everybody to do things, and y'all can literally just go and do it yourself. I'm so passionate about it because a lot of people have excuses like, oh, I don't have the money to do it. No, you have enough to start your LLC, which is $300 in Texas. Other states vary, right? Again, you know, I'm not a tax professional. I'm not an account manager. You know, I'm just a DIY. Watch so serious. But I'm just showing y'all the steps. So again, you apply for EIN right there. Right, look, it's right in bold. Look, right here, right here. It's the government website, irs.gov. Y'all see this? irs.gov. It's not all these different little things that pop up. Look, IRS EIN application 2022 tax ID. That, y'all excuse me, baby boy is upset. I hear that. We're gonna assume that wifey is taking care of the baby. All right, guys. So look. So again, when you guys do these Google searches, know that these people pay for ads or whatnot. Again, the whole point is to empower you throughout the whole situation. It don't even have to be you starting a box truck business. It's just any business. Just empower yourself. So again, irs.gov, right? I typed it in. You guys seen it? I typed it in. Again, apply for EIN. We're gonna apply for the EIN, right? So again, you press apply now. So again, read the steps. It's no problem reading the steps. They show you step 1. So you want to make sure that step 1, your business is located in the United States. See, these are the tools that they give you. Again, if you have a business, reading is going to be very much fundamental. Very much so. I get it. Some people want to pay other people to do it, but empower yourself to know how to do things, because you may have this business and then you want to start another one. Yeah, you may have income or whatnot, but then you don't know how these people set up your stuff. That's just my perspective. I want to know the ins and outs as if I'm on somebody else's shoulder. I'm not saying, hey, look, you're doing it wrong, or I want you to do like this. It's just for me. It's just for me, my peace of mind, the military mind. You know, I want to make sure it gets done. Anyway, so apply now. I want you to apply now. Now, hear me out. The reason why this is currently unavailable, remember, I've done this many times before because I have other business ventures. The reason why is because it is the weekend. It is currently Sunday. You would have to, again, reading this fundamental. Our online assistant currently unavailable. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please try again later. You may have access to online EIN assistant outside the hours of operation. So this website for your EIN, it doesn't mean the website is broke. It just means for you to apply for your EIN, it has to be within the IRS business hours. Okay? The IRS business hours. So keep that in mind. It may be Easter. Oh, here it is right here. Right in my face. As you see, hours of operation Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? So that's when you can apply for your EIN. Now, once you get the LLC, that's when you apply for your EIN. Then once you get your EIN, this is me. I'm giving you my scenario. This is me. Once I get my EIN, I am applying for checking accounts for my business. Okay? Remember, you guys saw me at Wells Fargo. So guess what I end up having? I end up getting my EIN. Remember, you can get the EIN right the same day. I did wait a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. I waited a couple of days because I wanted to get my Duns and Brads. Okay? My DNB. Remember, my goal is to build business credit. That's what you're going to find on my channel. You're going to find cards. You're going to find me building business credit, me doing business, me out there in the trenches, because that's what it's about. You learn more about your business if you actually are hands-on, not actually paying people, because sometimes you may not know the true operation. Okay, so do realize that the whole goal again is to empower you. All right. So when this is when I get my Duns and Brads, and remember, all this stuff is free. You do not have to pay nobody other than you do have to pay the Secretary of State your fee to file your LLC. But as far as your EIN, Duns and Brads, you don't have to pay for anything, okay? So again, we're going to go to trusty Google, okay? We're going to go to Google. All right. So you can type in DNB. All right. Now, again, Duns and Brads is free. It's literally free. Now, the thing about Duns and Brads that I learned is that they have several things as well, like several different sites within the Duns and Brads. So you want to be careful on that. But again, it's free. Now you will have to find. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the link for the EIN, how to get your EIN for free, and then I'm also gonna drop the link for the Duns and Brads link for free as well, because you do have to search for the actual link to set it up, because you have to make it a business account. I mean, you have to make an account and then you have to file register. Okay, so now how long the Duns and Brads take? They told me between, I think, 20 to 30 days. With my other business, I got it just like that. So again, I don't know what's going on. If you have any issues, what I did was, because I was waiting for like maybe 2 or 3 days, I went and called. Again, I had to search for the support number. You have to, I'm telling you, you have to dive into these websites because they hide their contact information for whatever reason. So when I done that, I was able to contact customer support. They gave me an actual work order, or the online ticket order number or whatnot for my actual situation, because I was like, hey, look, of course, you want to make it urgent, right? Hey, look, I had a problem with XYZ. It said it showed up, and then when I click, it didn't show my Duns and Brads number. So they made a ticket, and then what happened was I still didn't hear anything, so I called back. Then they transferred me to. This is what's so crazy. I'm gonna show y'all something. I didn't know this was a thing. So there is a. Let's go back. So there is a such thing as a FedGov Duns and Brads. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? So what makes this unique is, say for instance, if you're trying to get government contract work. Now, this is what I have done. I have made a federal Duns and Brads number. It's still a Duns and Brads. I guess it puts it in a Fed and Gov bucket for Duns and Brads. I don't know. Again, I'm showing you through my steps. This is what I did. I found out when I filed, and they transfer it to a different department for the federal government or whatnot, because the goal is to get federal contracts within my company. Just putting y'all a little bit on game. So that's a little gem. And as we go, y'all go see it. So I don't know the process. I'm learning as I go, but I'm just being open and honest and transparent. So once you get your Duns and Brads number, which I got or whatnot, that's when I actually done my MC, okay? And me and my wife, we did our MC late Friday evening. And I waited for the Duns and Brads because when you do the MC, again, this is not one of the requirements when you do the application for the MC application. When I done that, it asks if I had a Duns and Brads. Now, again, you can go back and put that in, but me doing a business credit before and knowing what I went through prior to, I wanted to wait. Because sometimes when you give them the Duns and Brads after the account is already made, sometimes what I noticed is some things are not reported properly, or it's not reported, or it's missed. So I wanted to do it right then and there, and then do the MC, and that's what happened. So it came in that Friday morning, and then we did it that Friday evening. So the ticker is literally going. So 21 days from, I think, what was that, the 25th? So 21 days from the 25th. Now, if it's 21 business days or if it's 21 flat days, to be determined, I will let y'all know, okay? Because yes, you can go out, you can hear everybody's situation. or scenario. So I'm gonna let y'all know my situation. So we filed an MC yesterday, and initially when we did our MC, we got a DOT number. Okay, so I'm walking y'all through the steps. I'm gonna show y'all everything. I'm gonna walk you through the whole process. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Look, hold on. We're gonna do this together. And shop again, smapparel.net. Yes, I made this website. I did this. My wife helped with some of the photography. I had some of the little automated things, but I'm showing y'all you can do anything. Yes, I did the editing, did all this. All right. So the website, again, it's all about the mindset, and our brands represent serious mindsets all over the world. The sky's the limit to what you can achieve. Never say never. Your style, your mindset. So the brand means something. So yes, this is my clothing brand. This is my review. So I'm showing y'all my other business, okay? So again, hey, look, I'm chilling y'all. I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna walk y'all through the process. So again, I don't just do cars. I don't just do working on cars. I also do businesses, because it's nothing like saying, hey, look, I don't want to work for nobody. And that's okay. If you do, that's okay. That's you. But it ain't me. Stay motivated. Stay serious. Shop smapparel.net. Buy your driven hat. Why so serious?
Let's get it, man.